Shalom, shalom, brother Kashakwala coming back at you with another lesson, giving all glory, honor, and praises to Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai by Hashem Machakadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone to rule and teach well. Peace, love, salutation to the elect 144 first fruit. Let me read this real quick. All right. This is Acts chapter 19. I'll start at 18. It says, he went to the synagogue and spake boldly for the space of 3 months, disputing and persuading the things concerning the kingdom of the Most High. But when divers were hardening and believed not, but spake evil of that way before the multitude, he departed from them and separated the disciples, disputing daily in the school of Tyrannus. And this continued by the space of 2 years, so that all they which dwelt in Asia heard the word of the Lord, Yahweh Shai, both Jews and Greeks. Verse 11, and the Most High wrought special miracles by the hands of Paul, correct? So that from his body were brought unto the sick handkerchiefs or aprons, and the disease departed from them, and the evil spirits went out of them. Then certain of the vagabond Jews, exorcists, took upon them to call over them which had evil spirits the name of the Lord Yahweh Shai, saying, We adjure you by Yahweh Shai, whom Paul preacheth. All right, so I'm gonna stop right there before I continue to the rest and get to the point of the lesson. Okay, so pretty much I want to name this lesson "Real Recognize Real." And that's straight up. All right, real recognize real. So let's find the part where the real recognized real. Okay, the real is Yahweh. He is real. He exists. He's everywhere. He's in all things, like it talks about in the Wisdom of Solomon, the 12th chapter. I'm going to say, he's in all his spirits in all things. He's everywhere. Okay, he is the real. All right, and he will recognize who and what is real. You see what I'm saying? All right, the elect 144 are recognized. All these other people don't have any say so. That's why you have the scriptures that talk about there as a drop of a bucket. They don't matter. He also says he counts the other nation at less than nothing. What's less than nothing? I can't even imagine what's less than nothing. You know, just doesn't exist. You see? So verse 11 is where real recognize real. All right? Acts 19 and 11. And the Most High wrought special miracles by the hands of Paul. The Lord recognized Paul. All right? When Paul got into the truth, Yahweh Shai had to speak to him. Yo, why are you kicking against the pricks? Because he recognized real. All right? And he chose Paul to be that servant. And Paul was a real one when you read about him. He was really down for Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, straight up. That's why the Lord used him as a working vessel to bring forth miracles. Same thing with Peter, Stephen, so on and so forth. You know, John, so forth. All right, real recognize real. And we got to be striving to be a part of that lot. Are you really doing this for a real reward? You see what I'm saying? For a real investment, a real income, a real, get something out of this. You really in this to really save your spirit and really save the ones who your loved ones or your immediate family, if you have some. Are you really in it? Are you really real? Do you really feel, the pressure? You can say, do you really feel the pressure of you putting the team on your back? Hey, we got a job to do, man. Do you really hate seeing your people the way they are, man? People will be like, yeah, I hate it, but only be focused and concerned with themselves. You see? I'm going to get a super quick precept and then bring it back because I said concerned with themselves. I love this chapter, Philippians 2, and every day I learn from this chapter. It says Philippians 2 And 3, let nothing be done in strife and vainglory, but in lowliness of mind. Let each esteem other better than themselves. Look not every man on his own things, but every man also on the things of others. And that's a real attribute, man. It's called brotherly love. All right? Do you really love your bros? Do you really want to see them succeed? All right? So verse 11 is where real recognize real, man, straight up. All right? So I'm going to read verse 12. So that from his body were brought unto the so that from his body were brought unto the sick handkerchiefs or aprons, and the diseases departed from them. All right, hey, exactly. I understand. Pretty sure Paul understood what it says in the book of Psalm, where it says the Most High healeth all diseases. So of course he's going to use Yahweh Bashim Yahushai's name to heal these people. It says, and the evil spirits went out of them. Exactly. All right, which is a form of exorcism. That's why you see in verse 13 where it speaks about exorcists. All right, you're exorcising a spirit. Okay. I remember Apostle Tahar went in a good video about exorcisms, things of that nature. All right, but real recognize real. Okay, it says then certain of the vagabond Jews exorcists took upon them to call over them which had evil spirits. Right. So like, well, hey, well, y'all come here and like, let me do something to you. It says the name of the Lord Yahushai, saying, we adjure you by Yahushai, whom Paul preaches. When you go into that word adjure, it means like to swear, I think. Okay, so they were just going off, man. The prime example to this script is like a minute. I'm just gonna say it in in my realm real quick. Like I'm in part of the GMS Atlanta, so we out. Shit's kind of hit the fan a little bit, whatnot, and we out there. A lot of word of mouth is happening. Internet shut down, all that stuff. People looking for answers and whatnot. And we out there healing people south side of Atlanta or something, right? And we out there healing people and it gets word of mouth. And someone like T.I. or fucking Killer Mike comes up and sees us healing people and sees the miracles that we're doing in the name of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. He's like, well, shoot. And they come in like, well, shoot, if they're doing it, let me try. You see what I'm saying? It says to force, to take oath, administer. All right? It says to make swear. See, it means to swear, right? So it's like these vagabond Jews saw Paul doing these miracles. And there's like, well, if he's doing it in, that name he's saying, Yahushai, well, let's try to do it. Let's do it too. But they ain't real. They don't really believe in it. You see, that's like I said, it's like us men here at GMS Atlanta healing people, and like a T.I. or something sees us doing it and he decides to do it to somebody. All right, let's see what happens when a fake individual uses the name of the Lord, man. All right, verse 14. And there were 7 sons, one of Sceva, all right, a Jew, and the chief priests, which did so. All right. It says, the evil spirit answered and said, Yahushai I know, and Paul I know, but who are ye? See, you see, even demons, man, because they were, even these evil spirits, they recognize real, man. They know who the real ones are. They know who really been laboring in this. They really know who really care about this. They really know who Yahushai is actually protecting, man. And they realize and see these things, man. Real recognize real. And this demon could peep out the fake shit. All right? So I'm going to hold that right there. And I'm going to bring out another example of a demon recognizing real. I think it's Mark 10. No. Mark 5. Let's go back to it. All right, let's see here. All right. So this is Mark, the 5th chapter. And this is another one. Real recognizes real, man. All right. Straight up. So it says, and they came over unto the other side of the sea, into the country of Gadarenes. And when he was come out of the ship immediately, and who came out? Yahushua, right? Immediately there met him out of the tombs a man with the unclean spirit. Right. He had evil spirits. He had demons on him, who had his dwelling among tombs. He was living in like graveyards, man. And no man could bind him. No, not with chains, right? No man could bind him. Okay? Because he had these spirits on him. Almost giving him like he was super powered. All right, verse 4. Because that he had been often bound with fetters and chains, and the chains have been plucked asunder by him. Think about that. You got chains, metal chains, man. Metal links, and he's just ripping them asunder like he Luke Cage or something. Because he got these spirits on him. All right? And the fetters broken in pieces, neither could any man tame him. And always, night and day, he was in the mountains and in the tombs crying and cutting himself with stones, man. This dude was possessed. But when he saw Yahushua far off, he ran and worshipped him. Real, recognized real, man. And the real one is Yahushua. You see, no one could tame this dude. But right when Yahushua came around, guess what? Oh, he in order now. Immediately. Okay? I'm going to stop right here. Y'all can read the rest of Mark, the 5th chapter. It shows you, man, even these demons praise Yahushua. Because the Yahushua created them. They have reverence toward the Lord. So it's the same thing that was here, right here. So if you have Yahushua supping with you, that means he's in you. All right? Revelation, the 3rd chapter. Okay? 1 Corinthians, the 3rd chapter, where it talks about ye are the temple. Revelation 3rd chapter talks about any man who answers, I'll come in and sup with them. That means you got the spirit on you, man. Yahushua is walking with you. So guess what? The demons are going to recognize who you are too. So even with that being said, hey, day-to-day life, man, things are going to attack you. Hey, but you got to counteract it with Yahushua. That's the armor. That's the armor that's spoken about in Ephesians, the 6th chapter. Okay? So it says again, verse 15, and the evil spirit answered and said, Yahushua I know, and Paul I know, but who are ye? Right. Who the fuck is you? That's what the demon was saying, man. Who are you? I don't know you, man. You ain't real. Real recognize real. I don't recognize your fake ass. But you can see the clear distinction from a nigga who just, don't even believe in Yahushua like that. And when Mark 5 come around, or Paul, it recognizes. The demon recognizes, because real recognize real. Be a real one in this truth. Be a real one so you can get recognized by Yahushua. All right, let's see what happened to these dudes. All right, and the man in the man in whom the evil spirit was leaped on them, and overcame them and prevailed against them, so that they fled out the house naked and wounded. Beat the shit out of them. You know how Jake do? Probably beat their ass, took their clothes and shoes. You know what I'm saying? So that Jake that had demons on was, beating their ass, took their clothes and shoes, and they ran the fuck out. Like, what the fuck just happened? Because real did not recognize you. You're not considered as a real one. The Lord didn't recognize you, man. You see? You got to be a real one so the Lord can recognize you. You want to be recognized when that day hits. You want to be recognized when the chariot comes so you can get beamed up. Real recognize real. So Lord willing, that was an edifying lesson. I want to give all glory, honor, and praises to Yahweh by Hashem, Yahushua by Hashem HaKadosh. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule and teach well. Peace, love, salutation to the elect 144 First Fruits. The brother Kasha Qual. Until the next time, I want to say shalom.